we are this morning, Sunday morning.
Bay City, Texas.
Must be. She was ready, folks. She knows there's going to be a quiz. She's been studying up.
That's right. Doug said this is where the Bay City Rollers came from, but I don't think he's right.
North 60 RV Park, I think it's called.
Actually, 60 North 60.
Yeah, one or the other. Not a bad little park. Seems like there's some seasonals in here. Here comes a little smart car. You could have that in the back of the toy hauler. So the little pupper dogs are going for a walk this morning. Hopefully we don't see any rattlesnakes or anything, right, Rox? There's that little miniature car. Ooh, convertible. Maybe we ought to take the motorcycle out and put that back in the garage in the toy hauler.
Maybe.
Oh, Mama approved.
No, Mama said maybe.
That's a step in the right direction, folks. And you married guys would take a lot of hope in that statement. So I think it's safe to say that our new favorite convenience store is Buc-ee's. So they're only in Texas at this point. I think there's like 39 of them. And they have the best stores. They're big, they're clean, they're friendly, their bathrooms are like legendary as far as cleanliness goes. And they seem to always have the best gas and diesel prices around. So that's where we are. We found another one.
So in Texas, they have no such thing as breakfast sandwiches. They have things called, well, they're like breakfast burritos. And at Buc-ee's, they have the rhino and the hippo.
How much they cost there?
These were $3.14 each.
Okay, because their prices are pretty reasonable at Buc-ee's usually.
And I don't know what the difference is. I did know, but I forgot what it is.
A hippo and a rhino.
Yeah, they're kind of sort of the same. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Buc-ee's is not set up as a truck stop. People describe it as a truck stop without any trucks. So it's a little bit tricky to buy your diesel when you're hooked up to this camper at Buc-ee's. But we did manage it. Christina had to go out, direct traffic, and
only asked the guy if we could switch spots.
A couple of accidents.
Yeah, no big deal.
The Mexican people are very nice people, very cooperative.
All the people are really nice people. So how's the rhino? Show me what it looks like.
Very good.
It's got
good
potatoes,
food at Buc-ee's.
Potatoes, eggs, cheese, maybe guacamole, sausage. Doug said a little spiciness, but I didn't really taste the spiciness. But
might be the sausage.
Maybe. So that's the rhino.
It's got a nice flavor to it. So you remember the old cartoons, the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, when they're out in the desert and they'd always see the mirage? Texas is so flat. It's like you could see a constant mirage. It looks like there's trees over there. It looks like there's water in front of them. And this road, as far as the eye can see, there's not a turn in this road. It's absolutely insane how flat it is out here. Gotta love a state that's that proud of its state flag. It's not uncommon to see huge American flags over all these big car dealerships. But, yeah, big Honda flag. Well, that's the first Texas flag I've seen. Pretty neat. Seen a lot of stuff here in Corpus Christi. It's a big town. Yeah, there's both.
So we are headed to South Padre Island Drive, or maybe that's what we're on. But check out this.
Show it on here.
See that or not?
Pretty much.
Pretty much a little road in the middle of the boat. It is beautiful. It's 70 degrees and
It was
sunny.
up to 72 earlier.
There's people out there.
Laguna Madre.
Look at that. See the people right there?
Oh yeah. Wow, that's quite a sandbar.
Yep.
They're standing up that far out.
Yeah.
There's a guy standing right there. It looks like he's walking on water.
Yeah, that's crazy. You see that?
That Jesus?
Oh, stop.
Big voltage toy hauler.
Yep. Nice.
Humble channel, this is.
Lots of people fishing.
Look at the shacks on the water here. What is that place? Bait tackle shop. That's cool. Do you think it's low tide?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at there, drive right out there.
Right on there. Right on the water.
We're planning on driving right out there to do some camping. Mama's nervous.
Just a little.
We're gonna get stuck.
We better not.
One of her big fears, getting stuck and hitting a low overpass.
Yep. But I have to trust this man. I have to trust that he knows what
Here's
he's
what
doing.
you can trust. If I get us stuck, I'll get us out.
Okay.
I'll find a good Samaritan with a bigger truck.
Like a Ford.
Or a Ford. Ford 150, that's their baby right there. Tow you out every time. Even if you're hooked up to your camper.
Alright.
So the puppers getting a little walk before we go up the beach, huh?
Well, they've been in the cage for a while.
This must be all the sites that they were talking about. That they're putting in.
Yeah, Roxy found.
All brand new.
What she found.
She's already found the ball. Roxy, we will have so much time to play out on the beach. You're gonna love it out here. So here we are. This is considered South or just Padre Island. Padre Island. And this is the beach access. We just paid for a permit for the truck and the camper, $12 a piece. And it's good for up to a year of camping out on the beach. So we're gonna cross something off my bucket list, camping directly on the beach. And Christina's a nervous wreck about pulling this beast out onto the beach, getting stuck in the sand. And here's the campers that have opted to be close to the beach, but not on the beach. They are on blacktop, so they're probably not going to get stuck. Start filming.
I can start filming. Glad I got his permission.
I am the director, you know.
He's the pilot, he's the co-pilot, and the director.
That's right.
He's a very important person.
I am a VIP in this operation.
Yes, you are a VIP.
So
I'm
show where
going
we
to come
are,
up with some
Christina.
other meaning for VIP. We are at the beach. We are literally going to be driving on the beach.
Do you think you could be any more nervous?
You guys will experience my nervousness with me. Just gonna take a deep breath. Know that this young lady that was at the office would not steer us wrong. My husband would steer us wrong, but this young lady will not steer us wrong. So, look at how beautiful this is. Look at those kids.
So do you think we need it in four-wheel drive?
I don't know. We'll find out. said stay close to the dunes when you park so that you won't have to worry about high tide, but I guess high tide is not high this year, so that's the first road, right? She said you have to go past 2 roads. Oh God.
Here we go. Out on the beach.
Alright, people are looking. Yeah, we just tow our house around with us. We're burying each other. Alright, so we have to go by one.
Find a place to camp?
I think so.
Yeah? What do you think of this spot? Why are you barking?
There's a dog right there.
Ah, there's a dog. There's going to be lots of dogs. So here we are. Find a place. Listen to those dogs. We are on the beach. Kind of complicated. Maybe we made it complicated. Trying to figure out the right spot because there's miles and miles and miles, but we didn't want to be 10 miles down the beach because we want to do some sightseeing and stuff, and I'll have to get out of here eventually. So we're gonna unhook here. And this is just too cool. I'm gonna love this, camping on the beach. Dogs are gonna love this. This is where the ocean is. So we could be closer. But do you want to take a chance? It's low tide. Now we're going to take a chance of the water getting too close when the tide comes in. So this is going to be home sweet home for the next day or so. So we've got 360 watts of solar going on here. So I've got 260 mounted up on the roof, and they can actually be angled. Right now, if I felt like it, if I was getting low on power, I could angle them right towards the sun here. But I've got this one that's hooked to 50 feet of cable that I can put just about anywhere within 50 feet of the controller, and this one is a 100-watt panel. So stuck this one out here facing right towards the sun, and probably gonna have to figure out how I can put something through this somewhere, or else put it inside when we leave, because they're close to 150 bucks and I really wouldn't want to lose it. I don't know how things are around here. We're just feeling this water for the first time. It's a little chilly.
It's cooler than the water we felt in Florida, I think.
Yeah, it is, which is kind of funny because aren't you more south here?
I don't know that we're, I don't know, I'll have to look at it now.
Get on this side here. The waves are smaller. Not much for waves here, really.
Yeah. Okay.
There we are, folks. There we are.
This is a pre-drone shot.
This
There's
is
a
what
jetty over there.
This is what you call a poor man's drone.
Me.
Flying around circling. Got the old GoPro on a selfie stick. Well, I've dunked everything else in the water, so I might as well throw caution to this. And I actually have a case that would make this waterproof. But why bother putting that on there, right?
That's right. What is that? Turbo, hush. Rox. Come. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Ready? Ready?
Check out this sky. Looks pretty cool. So these guys over here, they're doing this, I think you call it like a powered hang glider type thing. So the guy's got the motor strapped on him. And the other guy was getting the thing going. So they're gonna go for a flight, it looks like, right here in front of where we're camping. And there he goes. I missed him taking off. Just like that, the guy's up in the air. Tell me this isn't cool. Hey. This way. There he goes. That's got to be a little scary when you're first taking off.
We're going to go after this one, but we started with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we may do it later if we get it started by hand.
You fly these too?
They do, yeah. I'm going to get one.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
I mean, they don't fly faster than 30 miles an hour, that's it.
Yeah. What are the motors that they use?
Little Rotax.
Okay. So like a snowmobile engine almost? Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them are, like this one here. No, these are air-cooled, but this one over there is water-cooled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two-cylinder, four spark plugs.
Okay. It's kind of cool. We're camping right there in that Raptor, so they're flying right over the top of us.
They'll go up to 17,000 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I was going to fly my drone just to get an idea what it looks like here, but I'll wait till these guys aren't flying around.
Water, and then you got a more land, then the military base up there.
Okay. Because we have a drone to fly that, but I know it's like 5 miles. 5 miles.
What kind of drone do you have? Yeah. Is it a big one that goes really high, or is it just...
It's set for 400 feet. Well, actually, right now I've got it set for 200 feet.
You got it on the beginner mode again?
We have a YouTube channel. We've been, we post videos. We've been traveling since January 4th. And northern New York State, almost to Canada.
So you're out here?
So we watch these guys playing around up here. Now the sun's going down. It is beautiful out. But I bet when that sun goes down, it probably gets a little chilly.
Sweatshirt time.
Yeah, have to put the old pants on.
Look at this paper.
Yeah, we're gonna start a charcoal fire in the sand. She's gonna cook some chicken out here. Might be some sandy chicken.